What is going on, you guys? Today we are going to be making a video on how to fish for bass, and today we are out here on Lake Purdy trying to do some fishing.
I got a tree pounder.
Oh yeah, he just got caught in a tree. But the first thing you need to know is like what type of rod and reel you want to use. Now, for a lot of people that start out fishing, they use spin reels, and those are okay. But when you get a little better with those, if you want to move on to something better, I would say this type of reel. This is called a bait caster, and they're pretty good for bass fishing. And this is just like a regular bait casting rod. The second thing you need to know about is what types of baits to use. And for baits, I usually go with like soft baits, like soft plastics, like worms. These are some of the kind of baits that I use. This is a jig. These kind of baits are kind of more, they go on the bottom of the water. I like that. And this is a hard bait. This is called a crankbait right here, and it imitates a little fish. And the bass really like these. More during the fall and like winter, I guess. And then you have your like soft plastics like worms, crawfish. These are what I use a lot. These are really what I use all the time. These like purple worms. I really like those. Another type of bait is like a topwater bait, like frogs or something like, or a popper like this. This is also a pretty good topwater bait. And they'll come up and eat it like it's a bug or something that's on top of the water. And the last thing that you need to know is line, fishing line. Right now I'm using, it's called fluorocarbon. It's like the kind of clear line that you use. It stays on top of the water, it floats, and instead of mono line it sinks. And then there's another type of line called braid, and that's really good. I used to use that for a while. It's braided line. Yeah, it's a lot stronger than like fluorocarbon and these other types of lines, and it doesn't stretch either. All right, now I'm going to show y'all some techniques on how to fish. When you're out on a boat fishing, a good place to cast is like where there's cover, like these trees. They like to go in the like shady areas under trees, especially like when they're on beds during the springtime when they're spawning. They're usually over here under trees on beds and stuff near the bank usually. During the winter time, they'll usually go down to the bottom more and not be near the bank. So we're gonna try to make a couple casts and see if we can catch some, but I don't know. Never fished here before. At least the water is pretty clear. Oh,
That's got a bite.
yeah, me too.